Right, today's video is a mixed haul. Excuse the lighting, I'm in the bedroom because my son's downstairs. It's been raining most of today, so it's not been brilliant. So I've got my lights on here, so hopefully, you know, it's just a nice and cosy time to do it. Now, a declaration of getting the prices wrong, I haven't got any receipts in front of me. I'm just winging it, as I normally say. I'm really pleased. I'm trying to be very careful what I bring into our home. I have got another charity shop haul to come up. Yes, I went in. And I've also got a Temu. I have had my second order delivered yesterday, or shall I say, it was about 7:30 last night, actually, I should say. Do excuse any, I don't know if there's any flashing going on in the background. It seems to, I'll tell you what that is. That's the sensor lights in our garden. When it starts getting to, you know, getting dark, they start a slight flash and then they come on. So if you see any flashing outside, it's probably my fence lights about to come on. But you come on to see my mixed haul. I am so pleased with what I purchased. Again, I'm trying to be careful what I bring in. Yes, and there is a video coming up of stuff leaving our home because I've got quite a few pieces. Had two trips to friends and sort of offloaded quite a lot of pieces, and I want to do my basket toss where I go around my home and just put things in because I know the amount that's come in. As I said, whatever comes in, the equivalent or more's got to go out, but that's beside the point. Mixed haul. Right, let's do Tesco's first. Say declaration, if I get the prices wrong, because the prices on tags doesn't necessarily mean that's the price I've paid. I did pick this up. This is 6 to 7. In fact, our granddaughter's 6 today. I say ours, my granddaughter. She's usually in 7 to 8 years, but the t-shirt didn't go up that high. Not what I could find, but Has should be needing it in about a couple of weeks' time. It seemed fairly big. This is actually a 6 to 7 years, and I wanted it for this Halloween, so it's quite a long sleeve. So to me, I sometimes judge it. I look at the size, yes, but then I look at how it looks because different stores look different. So yeah, I would have probably wanted 7 to 8, but I want it for this Halloween. On the ticket, it does say £5. Use your club card, and I got it for £3. So there was two different sort of prices on certain items. So I've just got this because I know she's got plenty of leggings. I don't think I'm actually going to buy her a Halloween costume as I've done before. 2 years running, I bought her the skeleton tracksuit where it sort of lights up a little bit, you know, in the dark and things like that. But I've gone for this because she's going to be at school. I think they're at school on Halloween. I can't be too sure, but I think they are. So they are, and I don't think I'm doing a Halloween party, so I haven't bothered. So I just got her this t-shirt. She could actually use it depending on, I can't think what day Halloween's on. She could always wear this with leggings as pajamas even for Halloween night. So there you go. I don't think it classifies as a, it was in the t-shirt, so I don't think it's sleepwear, but it could be. So it's just got trick or treat on, and what I liked about it was the characters. I thought it was kind of cute, not scary or anything. Not that I don't think it bothers her because she's watched things before. So that was £3 for that top. This might be a chatty video. I always look at the reduced bits, and I'm really wishing I got some more of these, but I got 2 lots of tags. Normally I keep one and I post another one off. So these are Tesco Celebrate 5 gift tags. They're beautiful colours. Don't know how much they were originally. I paid 25p a packet. So I like these because you can either have them plain or you can make tags up yourself. So I've got 2 of those, 25p each. And then the fabric ribbon. I don't know how much this was. I got 2 of these again, and they were 25p each. Again, white, black, cream, any of those colours I can use all year round, so it doesn't bother me. So I've got 2 of those. Then this next item I tend to do, especially if I can't see very well, because sometimes I have problems with my eyes, I'm hunched down with my phone. I take a picture of the barcode and everything, and I check the barcode against the item. I know you've got those scanners. I really will have to probably start using the scanner, because then you scan it and you can see the price, because not always things are the price they say. Usually with Tesco's, is the one store I can safely say, I like to say this, that if anything, the price is going to be lower rather than higher, if that makes sense. Other stores I've been in, B&M can be a bit hit and miss, although I did get that unit and that was a lot less put through than what it said on the box. But I have gone to the cashier and the prices haven't been what they say they're going to be. So if I'm not sure, very often I will take a picture. I've done this in B&M before, and she says, oh, she says, there's no ticket on it. It was just like a one-off. I think it was an Easter gift or decor piece. I think this must have been last year, after Easter last year. I must have bought something, and I showed her my phone, and she said, oh, thank you. And it had the barcode and everything on there and the reduced price. She says, oh, thank you very much, because it saved her sort of ringing for someone to go and have a look, or go and look herself. Well, going off topic here, but that's just something to do. So I did take the ticket price on this, because this was originally £34.50 or £34.80, something like that. I think it was £34.50 thinking about it, and I got it for £8.50. It's a double size. Yes, I originally thought I'd buy it for myself. I have got, I think, I don't know if it's 2 sets here and 1 set in the caravan of the fleecy type. It's still too warm at night for me to watch it, although put it on my bed at the moment. Even my son says he gets hot at the moment with normal bedding. I have pulled my blanket up, as you can see, because I did wake up, I think it was 2:15 this morning. I was a little bit cooler, so I did pull the blanket up, as I've had it at the bottom of my bed, and I was fine with that. But I do get hot. So this was £34.50 down to £8.50. It's this grey sort of checked one. I only had a basket. I didn't take the trolley, because you have to get the trolleys downstairs now and then take them all. They had it in cream, and I've got about my mind whether to go back quickly in the next day or so. I've still got them, because they've got it in a creamy beigey sort of check as well. With where it's dark grey here, it's like a tanny browny colour. And they were £8.50 as well for the double. I think it might have been £9.50 for the king size and £6.50 for the single. So just let you know, if you want to check out your Tesco branch, this may be a gift. This could be for myself and either one of my sons, because they've all got double quilts. But it's soft, soft, soft. It is by Silent Night Teddy Fleece Reversible Duvet Set. £34.50 down to £8.50. Bargain. This makes a gorgeous, especially for a couple or anybody actually. So I'm thinking about getting another one for my eldest son, because he hasn't got any of these fleece ones. He might even end up having this one if I can't get another one. And my youngest son that lives here, Daniel, he's got 2 sets. He's got 2 complete sets, including the fitted sheets. Now, the funny thing is that the fitted sheets are near enough as much as buying the duvet cover and the pillowcase. But if you're not bothered and just have a bottom sheet on as normal and just have the fleece set, the duvet cover and pillowcases, bargain. But I found this all across the board. This part of it is more reasonable. It's the fitted sheet that's the most expensive. Whether they think, the back of one of these stores think, well, because they've gone for the duvet set, they're going to want the fitted sheet as well. And personally, I do. It's just not cold enough, even though we're in October, to start putting these on the bed. I like layers, because I like my autumn duvet set on my bed. And as you know when winter's coming on, autumn, winter, because I have my Chinese blanket, and this blanket must be, I don't know, about 25 years old now. and it's been washed and washed and washed, and it's always come up. It was an investment, what I can remember. I know we paid, well, to me back then it was like 45 pounds, I think, so it was expensive. I'm sure it's about 25 years old, maybe longer, but it was investment. Sometimes when you pay out the more, they do last and everything and do come up lovely. But anyway, that's enough. You've seen my Chinese blanket so many times. But yeah, £8.50 for duvet. I think it's £9.50 for king size, and I think it's £6.50 for single. Don't quote me on that because I only took a copy of the ticket on this one, but I think I'm going to have to go back and get the cream set. I know it's bad because I don't need it, not me personally. But I quite fancy getting them for my eldest son and my daughter-in-law, which could be a giant present. So that's all I got from Tesco's. No, tell a lie, I've got one more item, but it's been eaten. We did have mince pies last night. £1.50 for Tesco's make. Noticed mince pies have gone up drastically this year. I do like to try the different brands and everything, but Tesco's I think were £1.50. We did have a couple each of those, and with some vanilla ice cream. My son is a bit like me, can eat mince pies any time of year, but I know it's a bit early for Christmas, but yeah, I did treat myself because I've been pretty good. Although I didn't do a reading later in the evening, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should have done, but I was worried that my sugar levels would have been sky high after having that. So that's Tesco's. Right, let's do Poundland next. I did think, and I did go back and get another set. These were, I believe, £3. I'm sure they were £3, but I bought a set of these previously, if you remember, and I had to get another one because they're fairly dark on that side. It's when it's that colour on that side that I have difficulty sometimes getting them clean. But just in case they don't have them next year, I probably will keep this set up for next year and use my other set that I've got. I haven't bothered with the tea towels. I ummed and ahed, but I thought if I get the tea towels, they're going to be more decor than being used. And I was on the seesaw fence about that one because use it or lose it basically. And I had thought about the tea towels, but because they're like the cotton ones, I don't find they last so long. I know a lot of the fancy ones are, and I thought I do like my my terry ones. Is that the right term? My black, I've got terry black ones, and I tend to use them whether we're in the caravan here or sort of away on holiday. I tend to take those, you know, self-catering. But I got another set of these because I like the colours and everything, and it's got the pumpkin on, just in case they don't have them next year, because they might bring something out better, they might not. It's that thing, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to risk it, but if it comes that they have another one out and I like it better, I like to put club things together, so like this and something else as a gift. And that brings me on to the next one. Yes, it is more Halloween-y. I don't know if Halloween is a word, but I like using Halloween-y. You know me, I'm not thinking about doing Halloween, but I couldn't resist this because this is the one thing that I have been purchasing for the last 12 months for the different seasons. I haven't got an Easter set, I've got a Christmas, I've got autumn, which actually the spatulas are darker brown than theirs. But I think this was £1 from Poundland. Well, I think I ought to get another one actually. It's the spatula and the bat cookie cutter for £1. I've been buying mine from Home Sense, TK Maxx, and I think my autumn set I bought from Tesco's last year, and I can't get them this reasonable. I don't know whether they did. I really wish they'd done another autumn set because it's something I do use, the spatulas, if you know what I mean, and I do use the cookie cutters, so it is useful. But if they had had an autumn one, even I could do it as a gift. I might try and get another one of these and keep it up, because what I'm saying is, if you wanted to know the family or whatever, or the lady of the house, even the guy of the house, that, like that, I was mucking about actually, just before I come on camera. That would make a gorgeous gift. And I could even put, you know, I've mentioned those jars that I get from B&M with the cookie mixtures and everything in, or even a recipe card in there. You've heard this before, of a recipe, maybe pumpkin spice something. Do you know what I mean? Don't think you can actually buy pumpkin spice lattes. I don't think you can. I haven't seen them. Comment if you can actually purchase them, whether I can get them from Costa or you can. I've seen them. I've seen the drinks advertised in, is it Bewitched? Is it Bewitched? I'm sure that's the coffee shop, mate. And I saw it, but I didn't have time to go and have one because I had to go and catch the bus. Else I would have popped in and had one. But that would make a nice gift, whether it's Halloweeny or autumn or a mixture. I thought that would make it great. I like giving you gift ideas because a lot of the time they do these, and I've done them previously for Christmas. I've done something very similar for my granddaughter, you know, like a cooking mix and kiddies sort of utensils and everything. And although she's not allowed to use the oven, I've usually paired it with an apron, that sort of thing, rather than the oven gloves, because I don't want to encourage her using the oven, obviously, at her age. But yeah, gift idea, whatever the season, Easter, autumn, spring, Christmas, you name it, I'm sure, Valentine's, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Right, still on pound. I think this was £1.50. I've got one that I've got on my little shelf at the side, so I've got another one. I might put it on there. That's why I needed to get this one done. I've gone more for this sort of thing, although I would have probably preferred this to be plain grey rather than glitter, but it doesn't matter. My one on the shelf looks nice. I think they're £1.50, I'd like to say. I don't think they're £2. I think they're £1.50. And I just bought another one because I feel like it blends in better. I think I've got a little bit of orange, not much this year, just in the Fox, which was 49p from Charity Shop. That pumpkin cushion was Asda. I got that after autumn last year. I did say it was another store, but I remembered after I videoed, I think it was only something like £2.50. It's quite a big cushion, including the cushion and the actual cover as a whole. And when I had it delivered to Corby, when we was staying at Corby, and picked it up on the Friday as we arrived, and I couldn't get it. I went straight back on when I got back to the caravan and couldn't get it. It was sold out. So it was a bummer. If I'd known it was, I didn't really look at the size. To tell you the truth, I thought it was only going to be one of those small, for the price. I thought it was going to be one of the small ones, but no, it's a full size one. But yeah, I'm getting off topic here. So I like these because I feel they blend in a little bit more with decor rather than having the really orange. I've got that in my dining room at the moment because I bought that tree. Carol asked about it. I need to go back and check. I think I paid something about £11 for that tree, the light up tree. I haven't actually shown it light up. That will be in my haul, my tour. And I think it was something like, was it 45 or 60 odd pounds originally, and I got it for 11. There was 2 left and I picked them both up and I was umping and ahhing, but I hadn't got the car, I hadn't got transport. I could have got a taxi home and gone on the bus, but and there was these 2 ladies hovering behind me. She says, "Oh, are you having those?" And I said, "Oh, I'm just going to take one." I said, "I'm not going to be greedy. I'll let somebody else have it." He says, "Oh, how much are they?" I says, £11. He said, "Oh, that's a good." I said, "Yeah." Again, I told her the original price because I wanted it previously, but I wasn't prepared to pay it. I'll have to look back on my video, or you can. 45 or 60 odd pounds it was originally, and I got it for £11. I got a killing that particular time. I think I had to got my little granny trolley, as my kids call it, my sons call it. So I bought quite a lot of things from Tesco. So there we are, Carol, if you're watching. I'm sure I paid £11 for it. I keep saying about this. Yes, I keep going off topic, and I do apologise for anybody that just wants the haul, but some of my subscribers do like my chatty videos. I tend to buy decor. at the end of that season, or as you're going into another season, or they're getting rid of the stock. I have been in Tesco's, and that's one reason I went in. I had an appointment, and because we're going into Halloween, I thought I'd check, but they haven't reduced their stuff, and they hadn't got as much stuff they did last year. Last year they had, the only thing I missed out on was the trio of pumpkins, large one, medium and small one, and they were gorgeous, and they were like £25. They went down to 15. I umped and dahed, went back a few days later and they'd sold them. But I got a number of different things. You probably see them out and about. In my filming, I got that wreath. I think that was like £3.50. That was down from, I don't know, 15, 20 odd pounds. It's just hit and miss. If it's something I've absolutely got to have, and I've done it in the past, because admittedly I had a hubby here, and dare I say, his wages coming in, it was a different matter. Going off topic here, it wasn't, because he knew I always like to budget after each season to go out and get anything for the following year, if that makes sense. I'm a little bit more reserved now. I have got a lot of decor. Unless I really need it there and then, I've tried not to pay anything like £25-35 for something, not decor, when it's only going to be a matter out of weeks or anything. That's why I prefer to go for autumn rather than Halloween, because I feel you can go from, I know a lot of people decorated back in August, but we were in a heat wave. We had a heat wave in September. We've got mild weather off and on now, although it's been raining today, in October. So I'm in a t-shirt and I'm warm in the home, so we haven't had our heating on yet, so that just says it for us anyway. I probably lost my train of thought, but yeah, decor wise, unless it's something I can use all year round or for a good many months, yeah. Going back, yeah, I know some did it in August, but because we were in heat wave and we were going away, we're still on holidays, I didn't really want to do that. I keep swapping things around, changing things around. But I think with autumn, you can have it September, October, November, and probably right up until I'm going to put my December decor up. Again, that's a sore subject at the moment. I was known as Mrs. Christmas, full out, anything Christmas, be out there. But I'm a bit more reserved. I have had family and friends ask, what am I doing about Christmas? And I think they know it's going to be a bad time. And I said, if anything, I will still put the main tree up. I've got to put that up, although that's going to be heart-wrenching. I'm going to try not to get emotional here, but as you're probably aware, it is actually, or was, my husband's birthday, Christmas Eve. So, yeah, let's go there. So I'm going to start getting upset. But going back to the pumpkin, I think it's £1.50. It's velvet grey. Love it. Love it. Right, the other bits, I did put all of this back. These bags now are something else that's gone up. This is the Harry Potter one. It's £1.50. I used to like it when you could get these bags for £1. I don't know if anybody else feels the same. I'm not knocking Poundland because they have some really good bargains. But even that pumpkin would have been £1. And I have to watch it because I know, I think it was last year, I refused to take the mugs. They were the Hocus Pocus mugs. And I was thinking they were £1.50 or £2 at the most. No, they were like £4.50, and I thought, or £4. I said £8 for 2 mugs from Poundland. I said, no, thank you. I said, I can't take them, because at that time they were just putting them up. They hadn't put a price on. Again, sorry, dragging this out again. So I got this. I was going to give this to my granddaughter for a birthday, but I'll keep it up until after we've been to Blackpool, I think. So yeah, it is actually Hufflepuff, like Harry Potter bag, because it's Harry Potter clothing. This is down to I think I did get the larger size for Poundland, Pep & Co. So I will just put these up. And they are girly as well. She has watched the first Harry Potter. I know that for a fact. Don't know if she's watched them all. This one I have got 7 to 8 years. Pemco, I feel as though maybe, you know, go a little slightly bigger. Although I've had tops and gone a size bigger and I needn't have. So it's a bit hit and miss. So I've got 7 to 8 years. This was £5, but it is girly, and it happens to have the owl on it. There we are. So I think it's a night dress, long sleeved. So with night dresses or nightwear, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit on the big side. To tell you the truth, I like my pyjamas and nightwear looser, actually. So that is, and I think that is absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, £5, did I say? Yeah, £5. I thought that was really good, and I think that's really cute. She's gonna know, even if I give it to her or her parents give it to her, she'll see the owl. And she's mentioned this to her parents before. When it's had the owls on, oh, that must be from Grandma. Now, I wonder why. I wonder why she thinks owl's Grandma, but there you go. It's probably because every time she goes away, they have now, or got into the situation, they'd be shopping, see an owl, oh, I'll get that for Grandma. Oh, we'll get that for Grandma. Do you know what I mean? Because I had that wooden owl when they went away in August. Right. Yes. Harry Potter again. But it's girly and it's got pink in it. This is the dress. Well, I was going to give it to a nil because although we are going into the winter months, it's not thin, but it's not thick. And I thought, but I couldn't see any plain cream tights. I thought cream tights and maybe a purple cardigan would make an absolutely gorgeous set. We might look out for the other things, might even keep them up for Christmas, I don't know yet. You know, sometimes I have a few bits in when she comes. But, and then maybe a purple headband. I think that would make a gorgeous set. So yeah, when I've had her overnight, she's gone back and her mum says, that's not what I packed. I didn't pack that. Is that no? And she knows because very often, you know, if it's been time since I've had her, I'll buy her a complete outfit. So yeah. So I thought with a cardigan, maybe even leggings, you know, yeah, creamy leggings or something, that would go, even if she didn't want the tights, would go lovely with that. So that's the dress. Again, 7 to 8 years, rabbiting on, and that was £6, so only £1 more. And I think that's a between one, as I say, if it's not going to be thick enough for the actual winter months, I think autumn and spring, that's why I wanted the bigger size for her. So yeah, so I've got the dress and the night dress. They did have the fleece, but something like that. I think I'd like a cardigan so you can see more of the dress. I'll keep an eye out for that and that sort of thing. Can't remember, I think they might have had pyjamas as well, but they were more darker and I wanted it to be girly at the same time, while I can get or we all can get away from it, sort of thing, girly thing. That's what I'm saying. I think I don't know if I've lost a little bit of weight on the top, I don't know, but or whether it's stretched a little bit. Some of my clothing seems to have fitted a lot easier. So that's what I got from Poundland. Again, I'm going to apologise for the length of time this is going on, but yeah, I always put Chatty mixed haul or something, so just pre-warn you if I'm going on a bit. Right, the works. This is a strange one, and my son did say, Mum, why did you buy that? Highway code. We're going to Blackpool. Unlikely, because it will be the Kia, which it feels like a tank to me, 4x4, so I won't be driving that one. Although the Kia is actually, well, actually the Kia and the Peugeot are actually my vehicles now. I am driving a little bit. Very difficult in parking. It took me 2 or 3 attempts to get into a parking spot today. Very small car park. I went to do a booster for COVID because I got a message for that and my flu. I bought my flu for November when we come back because I couldn't get it any earlier in Boots. Walked in and they said, oh, is it for, when I said about the walk-in clinic at this particular pharmacist, I said, oh, I've come, is it all right if I have my COVID booster? And she says, well, we do flu and COVID. Is it definitely COVID? I said, oh, can you do both of them then? She said, oh, yeah, we'll do one in each arm. So there you are. My arms are like picking lead at the moment. Yep. I've gone off on a subject again, haven't I? So I might be rough for a few days. So you might see a few videos where I've got the same clothing on because I like to still upload every day, but I'm still doing sorting out in our home. So there is it 2 or 3 hauls coming up that I need to get filmed now. I've got my Temu one and the charities. So there was 3 ones I need to film. Whether I do them all tonight, I don't know. But yeah, AA, going back to the AA book, £3, so I can sit in the car. And usually I just check highway code with my son anyway. Different things, speed limits and what signs they are, you know. But I've got my books, so if I've got a few minutes, I don't tend to do a lot of reading when we're in the car, because this sometimes happens, do you know what I mean? And I can get a headache. But I've got it there, even if I just read a couple of pages over a few days about parking, because I passed my test many moons ago. Just in case things changed. But yeah, I know it's a strange one. And my son said, oh, I've got it on my phone, blah, blah, blah. But I said, yeah, sometimes I prefer, I've got things, I've got my laptop, I've got my Kindle, I've got electronics, but I do sometimes like a book. So yeah, don't judge me, AA, going over the highway code. Yeah, that's enough about that. Parking, I don't know if it's a sexist thing, but I still feel males are more apt to parking and driving anything. I know my son is. Right, I bought another one of these little crates, £2. I've done some DIYs. I've got another one in mind. I don't know if you remember, I bought this large board thing. It was reduced down to, I think, £1. And when I checked the size of one of my DIYs against this board, I still haven't done anything with. I'm trying to use what I've got. This fits fine because I was going to put the board behind it. This is the thing. Might varnish the whole thing and then put some sort of trailing ivy or something coming down, and or I can change it from season to season. It's going to be one of those things. I want to keep it natural wood, but I probably will stain it or put some clear varnish or something on it, because I've got a spray, but I think I've got a tin as well of varnish, and so I can change it from season to season. That's what I'm trying to do a lot of the time. Have things like in vases and containers, boxes and things, and then just change the decor for the season to, you know, just keep down. I love changing decor around, but even I'm finding it more and more difficult, especially if the stuff has to come down from the loft. So that's the little box. You've seen my little black stool I've done, and my little sort of wagon truck I've made. Seen these a number of times. These are £1, and I've seen these where they've made them like the Marvel characters, but I might make snowmen. They only had the one packet. I sort of picked up a few, but this particular works, they only had the one. I thought I'll have those, and I was going to make those into little mini snowmen, and even put a spot of glue or something on the top, and put a little bit of maybe string or something, and make little snowmen. I'm not 100% sure. I've seen them like this in different sizes, Marvel characters and things, because I want to, a friend of mine, Jade, she is brilliant at art and everything, and she's trying to coach me. She did coach me last year to do some drawing. It's not my expertise or anything. I'm not very good at art. Well, it was something I wanted to do at school, but I'm going to do, I think these are snowmen, and if I happen to find any more, I'll get some more. So I just want to do those and that. Might even could get my granddaughter to do some of those. And going back to this, and the board is going to be stuck on. I I've seen these a number of times. They're £4. I'm not brilliant at writing, not larger letters, so I thought I'd get these. I might do something like hello, because it doesn't matter what time of year, like I said, in the crate, then I just change the decor. Unless I come up with something other than hello, I don't know. But they've got all the letters here, and I've got enough L's in here to do hello. So I'll have to rethink that. I have got larger letters with Denise that I was thinking about putting on, but I might put something else on, I don't know. So there you are. So I got those, and they were £4 for all those. Failing that, I definitely used them in something else. And then I bought one of these before, but I bought the other two. There is another one which I wasn't so keen on, that one. These were £4 each. I don't think I'm going to go into too much detail in this video because this is going on too long. But there's the back. It'll give you a rough idea what's these. Like these for my planner. There's a quick look. But I'll probably go into these in more detail. Don't know whether to, because we're in October, don't know whether to keep these up until next year. Now, we shall see, but I got these. The works is something else. Once the stock's gone, sometimes they don't have it back. I haven't been able to get any of those 3D card books anymore that I usually like. I have ranted and raved about those along with the range so many times. I haven't seen any of them. So I got those when I could see them, and they were £4 each. I did have my works. I did have about £2.50 off my this particular purchases because I had some points on my card. Don't forget, you probably know this, if you do go into the works a lot, make sure you get your card so you can get your points back and you get money back, and it's really handy. On the odd occasion when I let it round up, I had a whole free purchase of my whole purchases, do you know what I mean? But I usually use them straight away if I've got £1 or more on there now, due to the fact, just in case I don't use it within a period of time. So I do apologise again that it's a very chatty haul, and we're only on the first one. So this is concluding my mixed haul. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, stuck to the end. Goodbye.